Behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Hokies are rolling down the field. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Unloads quickly. Spins away from the defense. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. The toss to the right. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback, because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Etienne. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, the big fella's trying to work the drag route. He does a good job getting lost in the wash. He comes out the other side. He's open. He's just got to make the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pushes toward the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from a defense. You're expecting runs, 2nd and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that 2nd down.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game. Sneaks it in. That big score makes the end of this game interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The RPO, it's complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it up to 30.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Morton. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morton. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try to get outside. And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Power football with the run.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. All to try to save as much time as they can. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
That's a first down for the offense.
most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets in...
days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.